Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Rip's Corner. Two guys with me today that I don't need to introduce any of you to. All you wrestling fans out there, I know them. Bob Sweetan and Mr. Olympia. And guys, you formed a tag team, and it seems like the Samoans have gotten your hair real strong.
Well, you know, regardless whether we're a team or we're in singles, I'm definitely going to be watching this man's back, and he's going to be watching mine. Now, I got a taste of what was going through this guy's mind and going through his body when the Samoan took it upon himself to start jumping me from behind. So I got a feel of what this man was going through. Then I needed a partner. Well, the man said he had somebody, and he definitely did. It's himself now, it's Bob Sweetan, you know, and the money, the bounty's over. If the man wants to put some more money out on the line, hey, that's fine and dandy, because I'm going to be right beside this man, and I'm going to help get rid of the bounty as much as I can. Now, I know Bob's got a lot to say because there's a lot of things on his mind, you know, and you did say we were a team. We're going to be a team throughout the whole WOW area, and we will be in singles. But like I said, I'll be watching his back, and he'll be watching my back.
Bob, I saw last week on TV you took the Mr. USA off and cast it aside, and I know where you've been because I've been there. But we've got Bob Sweetan back now, and we're glad to say that.
Well, thank you, Rip. I appreciate that. I want the people to understand one thing. When I said I was going to retire, the reason for that, there was a lot of things on my mind, a lot of pressure on my mind, $10,000 on my head, and I couldn't handle it. It was on me too much. It was just too much. I put the mask on. I stepped in that ring. And it wasn't Bob Sweetan. I didn't feel comfortable with it. I couldn't breathe with it. I don't know how Mr. Olympia breathes with that mask, so I just took it and threw it away. And I don't care how many people put bounties on my head. I don't care if there's $100,000 on my head. No matter who puts the bounty on, this face is going to be in your camera for a long time. And get used to it, okay? Now, the Samoans, they came here in the first place for one reason, to collect that bounty. Well, gentlemen, you didn't get the bounty because Jerry Stubbs got the bounty. But you gentlemen are still in the area, you, Gaddafi, now Bob Holly, he's in there with Fargo, who knows what's going to happen there. But Samoans, remember one thing. If somebody puts another bounty in my head or not, it doesn't make any difference. Mr. Olympia and myself, we're here in the WOW area for one thing, and that's the tag team titles. As a tag team, we haven't been defeated, and I don't see anybody defeating us. Samoans, you're big, you're tough, you're strong. You can do everything in that ring. You're a great tag team. But there's one thing that Mr. Olympia and I have, and that is heart. And the biggest part of it all, we have all them people sitting out there every night cheering us on, hollering for us, and that's what makes it go, Rip. You know yourself, you've been in that ring for many years. When the people are behind you, it gives you an extra little bit of boost. When you're beat down, you figure, well, I just can't get up anymore, I can't do it. Then people start hollering for you, and it makes the adrenaline flow, and you get right in there, and you keep on trucking, you don't stop. So like I said before, no matter if anybody comes out with a bounty or not, I'm just going to bow my neck, and I'm going to stay in there, and I'm going to keep on pitching, because that's where I made my livelihood for a long time in that ring, and I'm not ready to step out yet.
Okay, Bob.
I'd like to say one more thing. You know, Jerry Stubbs, just like Bob Sweetan right here said, Jerry Stubbs is gone. He collected the bounty, but Mr. Olympia is here to stay, just like Bob Sweetan. Now, Bob Holly, you're on the wrong side of the fence, and I've been there, and it can be a hard road to hoe. And I want a chance at that belt, too. So, by gosh, I'm coming after it, too. So you better not hide your head and hide over there, because I want a chance at the belt myself.
Okay, I'd like to pass.
Before we go, Rip, I'd like to make another statement. What Jerry just said, he wants a shot at that title. Well, I am here, too. And my waist ain't that big. That title will fit around there real nice. And Bob Holly, you keep looking over your shoulder. Now, you took a big step. You took a great big bite. Now, I don't know if you're man enough to handle it. I don't think you are. Even though you got Fargo in your corner, this sport of professional wrestling is a dog-eat-dog world, and it takes one heck of a man to be a champion, but it takes more of a man to keep that belt. The easy part's over now, Holly. Now the hard stuff is going to start trying to keep that belt. And you're going to have a lot of people after you.
Okay, guys, we're about to run out of time, and I want to get this one point across to you wrestling fans. You just saw a tape, something that happened last week to Ricky Gibson. You just saw it again, what Don Fargo and them did to Ricky Gibson. Well, let me say something to you. We've had some fans ask about Ricky's condition. Ricky is not out jogging, he's not spiffy. But I know Ricky Gibson. A man's got guts as long as from here to New York and back. And I'm going to say this. Fargo, you can do whatever you want to. You can do however you want to with you and Holly and Diamond and all of you. Gibson's here to stay, and the boy just proved something to me when he walked out of the dressing room and told me, I want my matches. We'll see you next week. More WOW in just a few minutes.